Well, sure enough, as soon as I got to the dry ice area, I was approached by like 3 employees, and they accused me of stealing. I don't steal, as you guys know. Guys, we're actually getting some rain, and I made it home just in time. So I had to go to the grocery store. Real quick, short story. I'm kind of upset about it, but I don't want to rant either. So I went to HEB, which is a really good grocery store. We love it. We don't shop at Walmart. We love our HEB. Here in Texas, it's great. So I don't know if you know, real quick, before I tell you, we started shipping on our website. So if you don't know about it, there's a link down below for our website. You can go and check it out under the shop. So we've started shipping our chicken, and we had an order, so I had to go get dry ice for the shipment. Well, I went on Monday because I had a shipment on Monday, which was just like a few days ago. And when I had gone to the register, they told me that I had to go get the dry ice first and then go back to the register. So I was like, okay, note taken, went, got the dry ice, checked out. No problem. Today, I did exactly what they asked me to. Obviously, we did not want the dry ice to start melting before or while we were shopping, or while I was shopping in the store. So I went and got the small amount of items that I needed, which was very few. It was like maybe 6 items. And I had one of the insulated HEB bags. And so I had all this stuff in my basket and in my bag, and I went up past the registers to the dry ice container, and I was gonna grab some dry ice and put it in my bag, no problem. Then go to self-checkout because I had very little items. Well, sure enough, as soon as I got to the dry ice area, I was approached by like 3 employees, and they accused me of stealing. I don't steal. As you guys know, there's nothing about me that shows that I was going to steal. All I was going to do is grab the dry ice, put it in my insulated bag, go to the register, check out. I was going to be great. So I was kind of upset with them, and I was like, well, what do you mean? You know, I kind of had an attitude back because I wasn't stealing. I was just getting dry ice. No big deal. So they proceeded to escort me to a register, opened a register, and checked me out and made sure that I was paying for everything that I had. And because I was upset, I was explaining to them that it was ridiculous that they thought that I was going to steal, and that I, of all people, would not do that. I know they don't know that from the outside looking in, so I want to give them some grace in that aspect. But when I had the attitude back with them because I was really disrespected and not given the benefit of the doubt, they proceeded to tell me that they were going to call law enforcement on me and tell me that they were going to have me CTW'd if I didn't stop. Which, I don't know if you know what a CTW is, but it's a criminal trespass warning that can be given by officers if the business chooses to do so here. And then if you show up at that store again and they recognize you, then they can call law enforcement and they will arrest you for trespassing. Which, obviously, I don't want to do that because we shop at HEB all the time. That's where we get our groceries, it's where we get our dry ice. We get everything from there that we possibly can because we don't like Walmart. We like to go to HEB, Texas' own store. We just love it. And so I was really upset, and I asked for a manager. Manager apparently wasn't on duty. So I ended up checking out, and then I went to the car, and I called Steven. I was like, listen, this like just happened to me. Obviously I'm not gonna steal. Why would they do this? So I ended up calling the store, and I actually did speak to a manager. So there was a manager on duty. The associates just didn't want to bring him, I don't know. So I talked to him. He apologized several times for it, which is, you know, mistakes happen, we understand, but it's the fact that of how I was treated, how I was disrespected. But I didn't know Steven also called corporate while I was, man, we're getting some good rain. I was so excited for it. So Steven also called corporate while I was on the phone with the manager, and corporate was a lot more sincere with how they responded, and they're actually going to review the footage and just kind of talk with the associates and things like that. Because the manager even told me, he was like, well, you have to go to the register first, tell them you want dry ice, then go get the dry ice, because they have to weigh it. It's you know, you pay for it by the weight of each package that they have. And I was like, well, I was just told on Monday that I had to go get the dry ice first and then go to the register. So he said it was a big miscommunication between him and his associates, which I understand. It happens. Everybody's on edge right now because of the virus. I get it, but I was still disrespected. So I'm not just gonna brush it off. So corporate's gonna look into the footage and then talk with management, things like that. So who knows? You know, we don't want to start any problems, but also I don't want to be accused of stealing whenever I was just gonna purchase dry ice for my shipments. So that happened. Never happened to me before. I used to work at Walmart actually under the asset protection, which is the little people that walk around and they spy on you while you're shopping. Make sure you don't conceal, or if you try to dart through the door. You know, I did that. It was actually a lot of fun. So I know, you know, how tough it is, you know, but I never tried to go to, you know, go out the door or anything. I was just grabbing dry ice. So that was fun. I held my composure though. I could have been a lot more mean and, you know, started something more, but I knew that there was people around and I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to look bad. So we worked it out. Everything's good, but HEB, come on, man. Y'all are such a great company. We don't want to lose you guys. We like shopping there. Man, this rain looks so good. We need it. Well, I don't know if you can see the ducks. They're flying around it on the carport. They're loving that stuff. All the chickens are underneath the little brooder. They don't want to be in it. I'm sure some of them are in the coop. I don't even see the goats. Oh, I see someone's butt. They're in their shelter too. I'm sure the pigs are loving this too. Yep, I see them. They're over there eating. They're eating in their little area. Oh, there's the goats. Someone's in the shelter at least. They're like right there, hiding under the trees. Guys, we gave them shelter and they have access to get into the chicken coop that's out there. That's good shelter for them. When it rains, I think they just get mad and they just stand there and they pout. Oh, goats, gotta love them. They could use our shelter. We're excited for this rain. Before I left though, I had already taken care of everybody, made sure they had water and stuff like that, which they were good. It was hot today. I'm really excited because, like I said, next week we're supposed to get cooler temperatures. It's supposed to get down to the 60s next week, at the end of next week, which is going to be great. It's good fall weather. Low 60s, high 80s. Let's do that. So, I even hear thunder. So, as soon as the rain stops, we'll go check on everybody again, make sure everybody's okay. Hopefully you guys can get some good rain too if y'all are needing it. We've been praying for this. So I'll check back in with you guys soon. Hopefully you guys enjoy your day and you don't get stopped for stealing whenever you're really not trying to steal, because I really wasn't. I don't like thieves, and it just happens sometimes, I guess. But that's okay because I handled it the best way I could. We talked to higher management and we're good. Oh yeah, good rain. Funny thing is I just washed my car yesterday. I knew I should have waited. I promise it's still the same day. It went from really rainy for like, it rained like 20 minutes, like poured, which is really grateful for. Now it's like really bright and sunshine. What are you doing? You missed the bug because you were up there. So you see how her feathers are all messed up? She's molting right now. The other ones don't look as bad. You just look dirty. So molting is kind of like when they like grow new feathers and shed the old ones. It's actually really healthy for them. It's just they look so sick when it happens. So now that it has rained, it actually feels really good out here. It's probably like in the high 70s right now, low 80s. I mean, it feels great because earlier before I came outside, like right whenever I got home actually, it was like 100 degrees. So that rain like cooled it off. It feels so good. Doesn't it, Tushy? You're all wet. You're all wet because you have stood under the tree. Excuse me. So I just want to come and check on everybody. See how they made out in that rain. You don't want to be touched. Hey, Jules. You mad at me? You could have gone to your shelter. Hi, Billy. You established your dominance yet? Huh? What are you doing? You smiling? Why are you smelling my butt? So, we really needed the rain. I was actually gonna start putting the sprinkler back up out in the pasture. Well, that was a chicken. So I was gonna put the sprinkler back out in the pasture and to help with the grass to get it green and let it really grow, because in just a few short weeks, that new batch of meat chickens that we have, they're gonna be back out in this thing. And we're moving it every day. We're doing it differently this time. But it rained again, so it helped. Also today, I went in and I bought some rye seed and oat seed, and you can't do it right now because if you plant it now, it will actually burn with the heat that we have. You're supposed to plant it at the end of September, so we went ahead and bought it. We're gonna hold on to it and plant it at the end of September, and we'll show you how we do that. Stuff like that. Hey guys, did you enjoy that rain? Hey Chris, bless you. You're so dirty. Everybody else is in their shelter. Socks. Pork chop. And see, their wallow. Their wallow. I called it a hole the other day in the other video. I meant to say wallow. Their wallow is actually holding water. There was water in it before it rained, and the rain just helped build it back up before I turned the water back on. I don't know if you hear that, but I hear thunder. So maybe we'll get some more rain. We really need it. The ground actually doesn't look very wet, even though it poured, as you saw, for so long. Billy, why are you standing so weird? Billy! Oh, you're fine. Are you just stretching? Hey, dude. Hey. So with male goats especially, I don't know the exact medical term, something that you have to look out with them is it can actually get clogged where they use the restroom, and then sometimes they have to have surgery to fix that. And I've heard and I've read that if they eat more corn, then it can really cause them to have that. It's kind of like a kidney stone for us. They can get those types of stones, and then they can't use the restroom and they can't pass it. So you just gotta kind of keep a close eye. Males are usually more prone to getting them than females. So anytime he kind of like stands weird or whatever, I just make sure he's okay. So we're gonna go check on everybody over here. All these guys look great. They're just mad because they're wet. Of course the ducks are happy. There's two ducks like right over there. There's another duck swimming in the little thing in the center of the carport. So Steven's talked about it before. We had someone come out and do concrete work, and they just didn't do a very good job. And we had them come out to try to fix it, and they weren't fixing it correctly. So now we have an even bigger problem, and we're gonna try to fill in that hole soon. So kind of happens when you hire contractors. Good morning, or good afternoon I should say. I'm not gonna touch your eggs. You get like that every time. I promise I'm just gonna let you nest. I'm gonna leave you be. Woo! I'm sorry, I shouldn't taunt you. Hey! What are you doing? Yep, you're doing good too. So they're sitting on eggs. Who knows if they'll hatch? I'm gonna give them a chance though, a fighting chance. Hey ducks. Hey. Oh yeah, puff out your feathers, fly out, run away. They love water. They're such messy animals. We're gonna check on these meat chickens real quick. Oh, scared them already. Hey guys. They just run around like crazy. So they've upgraded. I took the rocks out of their water today because they're old enough now to where they won't fall asleep in it. They just needed the rocks to kind of help in the beginning. Sorry, there was a bug on the camera. They're all doing really good. Let me see if I can get in here. Watch them run away. Hey guys. Hey, you're getting big. Over here too. You made a mess of your feed. You're probably trying to scratch it. So everybody's doing good after that rain. Again, no hard feelings towards HEB. We know sometimes those things happen, and could have been something just trying to ruin my day, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I know I don't steal. I know the type of person that I am, and well, it happens. Unfortunately, sometimes to the good people that try to do the right thing, you know. So we'll try to keep you guys updated on that. We were just disappointed with how disrespectful they were and things like that. So hopefully everything will work out good in that situation. And I'm just glad I didn't get CTW because I don't want that. I like HEB. I like to shop there. So no hard feelings. But it is kind of disappointing that we had to deal with that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sometimes they see their reflection on this metal right here, and they try to peck at it. You won't even let me come close to you, will you? Silly chicks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and we will see you next time.